So I found, I think, what is like basically the live stream of the of of the um, of the March tournament,
Oh, uh-huh.
and it's like six. This is day 14, and I think it's like a almost 7 hour video.
Holy cow!
So, and it includes everything. So it's not just the edited version that we saw before. And that's the version that has all the commercials in
Oh, yeah.
Japanese and howdy, 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 howdy.
I was watching a girl on socials, and she had, she was using this as a hair clip on the side, instead of wearing a hat. 'Cause she's like, I didn't want to wear a hat today, so she just like clipped her like bang to the side.
Oh, that's funny. That is funny. That's cute. I was really happy with how that scenario played out.
Yeah, me too.
I think the ideas that we have for the adjustments are going to make it even better.
Yeah,
That's going to be a cool one.
I was pleasantly surprised by how much
Yeah, it played really nicely.
Really. And the adjustments weren't even really.
Yeah. Hey everybody, this is Dave and Bessy. We're going to go officially live in a little less than 3 minutos.
3 minuto?
Menudo. 3 minuto.
Menudo. What a great band.
Oh, man.
Incredible musicians.
Incredible musicians. I wanted so bad to be in Menudo. I guess it's not too late.
I think you were too old.
You think it's too late now? I don't think I'm going to be
apparently I'm just regular old Bessy tonight.
Regular old Bessy is...
It's because my hands are still... I'm not in fighting shape.
Yeah. She's getting there.
Trying to get my...
Back in mid-season form.
Yeah. Getting things to close as they should.
David and Kaushu, Randy, Newt Pond Skipper, Bob is on here.
Don't lie, Bob. He's way too old.
Carl Floyd up in Kansas. We got Scud Fisher. I think the world's most Mike of all the ditch burns is actually scheduled for next Sunday.
Now that's a treat.
This
is unrelated, but I'm pretty sure there's no family dinner on Sunday.
Okay. So. Bob, how'd we? Neil Morgan's on here.
Yeah, he lives his life dangerously. In the danger zone.
Danger zone!
You see how I softballed that right to you?
Uh-huh.
Because we're married and I'm kind.
Oh, you're sweet.
Yeah. It's the final countdown. Really? You're not going to finish it? That's just me. Hi, Vern.
5-second countdown. It's the final countdown.
Hey, it's 8 o'clock.
It's 8 o'clock, and that means it's time to say something like, hey everybody, this is Dave here at Pulp Alley, and I am with the world's most dangerous Bessy.
Now you just have a conversation.
On the main stage. Be sure and tip your waitresses.
We won't be here all night. They only give us this mic stage for like 10 minutes.
I need my glasses. I gotta get a drink too.
Oh,
we start? Good thing we haven't started yet.
Good thing.
Good thing we haven't
people
started.
aren't tuning in.
Good thing we haven't started yet.
Eat a sub sandwich and slurp a drink.
Oh, let's go to Jimmy John's. It's the final
Just eat the sandwich before you do the video.
countdown.
It's not that hard.
Do, 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 diddle-oo, diddle-oo.
Hey. This isn't Musical Thursday.
That would be fun, though.
That was last Thursday.
So, got some big news for y'all. There are 3 new things that have been added to the Pulp Alley store right now that are available to pre-order. We have the super awesome Exogenesis characters deck. Give me a 4, baby. Give me a 4. The Exogenesis deck is now available to order on the Pulp Alley store. Yes, indeed. We're going to look at some of the lovely cards. Here's what the cover of it looks like. If you go over to the Pulp Alley store, you'll find this is available to pre-order. So it's got, it has a list here that tells you what characters are, or what packs from Pulp figures are included in this set. I think there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 different packs there. And if you see here on the cover, it says 41 character cards plus 9 asset cards. Yes, indeed. Asset. So, let's go through these. So, the character cards, the asset cards have unique backs or different backs.
Isn't it Scudfisher this?
What?
Scudfisher this Sunday?
What?
Is it Scudfisher?
I said Mike Ditchburn.
Is that the same person?
Yeah.
I don't think it is.
I think so.
I don't think it is.
What do you mean you don't think it is?
I think it is.
It's the name his mama gave him.
Mike or Scudfisher?
It's me playing this Sunday, isn't it? That's Mike Ditchburn.
Are you sure?
Yes!
How sure?
Yes!
I don't think so.
That's him!
I don't think so.
No, that's him. I'm telling you.
I'm telling you,
that's him.
It's an alias and I don't believe in it.
All right. So,
tell me something only you
Mike
would know.
Ditchburn would know.
Tell me something.
So we'll continue looking at the characters while you're being interrogated. Century Smith, Moses Pine. We even have some Martians in here.
Ooh.
Oh, wait. Maybe he's I think he's a Martian. We got Marcy and Nick and Vince and Alex and Sasha and Joe and Glenn and Biff and Emilio and Angel and Lieutenant Green. We got Doctor. We got the Lieutenant. We have some Saucer Men. I'm not exactly sure what planet they're from. And then we have the Martians back here. Check that one out. I hope you guys can see that. I don't know. Looks like it's awful washed out. Might not be able to see it very good. And there's another one and another one. But now let's look at the assets. Here we have the Turbo Encabulator. Yes, indeed, the Turbo Encabulator. And if you don't know what it is, you should probably look it up because the Turbo Encabulator is pretty awesome. And then everything else, that's all of the assets. Here's the Lotus Delta right there. Here's the sinusoidal stator here, of course. Here's the Nofertrunnion, Penendermic boloid here. You could tell that just by the picture. You got a Cardinal Grammater there. Those are pretty common. The Barset Score, the Fabulated Amulite there, Hydrocopic Marcelvane here. So lots and lots of fun stuff, all fairly associated with the Turbo Encabulator.
Fairly.
Also slightly, some of those also could maybe relate to an older Retro Encabulator, possibly even the Hyper Encabulator. But, for those of you that are in the know, Space Modulator, I think you just made that up, sir. I don't even know. These are real.
This is real?
This is real
this is serious
stuff.
Business?
Space Modulator.
This isn't a joke.
Oh my God, Space Mod. Can you believe that? Space Modulator. Yeah, I guess if you're just going to make stuff up, sure. Yeah. And then over here, you have the South of the Border deck. Check out the coolness that we have here. So we have a listing, of course, of the packs of figures that are involved. That's the back of the character cards. And this one is 50 characters. So we have some level 4. We have some level 3. We have some level 2s. We have more level 4, more level 2. We have some level 1s in there for some low level follower types. We have some soldiers here. Some, you could call them federales, I guess, if you wanted to. I think that term is a little bit more 1900s, but some more fellows here. And then we also included some gangs in this one because I wanted there to be, oh, it's got the train guys too. So that's part of that range of figures. So we have the checker there, this mean boxcar fellow here. We got Watermelon Campbell, Bob Bilby, Joey, Dibbs there. And here we have some gangs back there too. So we have some level 2 gangs, and we also have some level 1 gangs as well. So really cool. Anyway, so those 2 sets are available now to pre-order. And then we also have some blanks. So for those of you that like making up your own characters, I made up a new remastered, a new blank for everyone. It's much less tied to a specific level, so this blank could really be used for anything, whether it's a gang or a follower or a leader or whatever you want to make it. One size fits all, and it's ready to go. So that's also up for grabs as well. So there's 3 new card packs that are right now ready to pre-order. We'll take pre-orders for about a few weeks or so, and then we'll release. Now, I don't have these. We're aiming for June to actually start shipping those. Now, I wanted to show you these because I was really excited by these. These are awesome. These are not added to the store yet, but these are really cool. Check this out. It is a plastic medieval cottage, and it's hard plastic model. It is really cool. The detail on this is awesome. It looks like it's going to be super durable as well. I'll have some of these added to the store, but they are not added yet. Check that out, man. That is really freaking awesome. Really durable pieces. I think these would last you quite well. As a bunch of fence pieces there. I think this sprue here is just mainly the house. And then there's the fence, and there's more fence because you need lots and lots of fence. And this is the roof. That's the roof sprue there. So really, really cool. And then I also have a Western house, or not a Western house, kind of like an Old West building. An Old West building, and this could easily represent all kinds of different buildings in an Old West town. Really, really nice. Again, all made out of that hard plastic, so it's super durable. Nice detail. I'm really excited about these. These are awesome. And then I also have this cool farmhouse. So we're going to be getting all of those added to the store a little bit later tonight. This would work in any sort of American farmhouse. You could find these all over Kansas. You can find these all over America, Canada. Pretty common little farmhouse sort of thing that's you'd find just about anywhere. Really good quality. These are by Perry Miniatures. All 3 of these that I showed you are by Perry Miniatures, and they are freaking awesome. Those Perry boys, they have been doing miniatures and miniatures gaming for as long as there basically was sort of thing. Bit of an exaggeration, but you could really, really trust their work. They do damn fine work, and I really, really like their stuff. How are you doing?
I'm okay. How are you?
Yeah. So we had an absolute wonderful weekend last weekend. Dave Lowe and Carol drove over from New Mexico, and spent several days with us here at Casa Pulp Alley playing games. And we posted a bunch of live videos. So if you missed those live videos, those were freaking awesome. We got the Zeppelin down and we played some games on the Zeppelin. We did some kind of Vice Alley sort of scenarios. And then on the last day, we played the Tomb of the Gods, or the final scenario for the new final scenario for the Tomb of the Serpent. Now, as a disclaimer, we say, of course, that you know, those are playtest scenarios, and there's probably about
final product.
99% chance that they will be changed before everything is said and done. Saucermen are from Planet Saucer. Thank you, David from Kyushu. Thank you so much. Next, you're going to be telling me that you're from Kyushu. We got Scudfish, Perry, Cavemen.
Anybody can say that.
Painting Cavemen right now. Might need to do Cavemen versus Saucermen. That would be interesting. Blanks are great. Thank you so much. Eric Miller says hi to everybody. Thank you guys for being on here with us. So the pre-orders are up and ready to go. We'll be sending out, we'll make an official announcement for y'all on here. You know, that's news. I own a house on Kyushu, actually. Oh. Is that your street? Is that your road? Is that your avenue? Your thorough?
It's a cul-de-sac.
Is it a thoroughfare?
Okay.
Is it a cul-de-sac? Do tell.
You don't have to give your location away.
You do. Rick is on here. Evening all. So, it's on a hillside overlooking the bay. Oh, that sounds lovely. Sing it.
No.
Sing it.
No.
No, sing it.
No.
Sing it for them.
Well.
Sing it for them.
I'm unprepared.
Your audience. They want to hear you sing tonight.
No, that's it. I told you, this isn't Musical Thursday.
Oh, okay. All right. So I also got a few things for Bessy. Don't click it yet. I keep hearing someone calling my name.
Can I click it now?
Sure. So I also got some of these in. And these will be added to the store pretty soon. Franco-Prussian War. So these could also be used probably as Zouaves or something for Civil War. But really cool. These, of course, are the French for the Franco-Prussian War. And then I have this, American Civil War Infantry. Really nice. Just a little box of 36 of them. You could really use this for Union or Confederate. They're not, too, much of either side. It could easily be used for either one of those. Same way with the cavalry. You could easily use these for paint them up blue or gray and have fun with them. There might be some differences on some of the caps and things like that you could kind of lean one way or another a little bit more, but not a huge difference. But anyway, those will be added up onto the store pretty soon as well. So really been enjoying these these Perry figures. Let's open this one up too and show them what this one looks like. I'm a big fan of the Perrys, what the Perrys do. So here's the. I'll probably do a video specifically about this, but you can see there's the door, there's the shingles. Really nice scale, so often in 28 millimeter you find the scale just, everything sticks out really more than it should. And this is just really subtle, just well sculpted, really nice. And there's the four walls basically. The two sides, the front and the back there, and then some fencing as well. Really cool, really cool. So I guess I'm going to remind everybody that that we are limiting our shipping as far as from Casa Pulp Alley right now. We're limiting our shipping to the United States only. So for our international customers, as much as we would love to be able to send you stuff directly, it's just become
Almost impossible to actually
fraught,
get it.
fraught with too many
delivered.
perils. Yeah, fraught with too many perils. So I actually took this down there today, and they suggested that I should submit for a. Kathy thought that I should submit a request for a refund or something. But so here's an example of a package that we sent way back in February.
For those playing along at home, it is now April.
Yeah, for those of you playing along at home, that was 2 months ago. And the tracking, I almost thought about posting the tracking for this because it is a ridiculous
Is
amount
this
of
the Indian
traveling.
back in India?
Yeah. And it even went to Texas.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, it's been to Texas and Indianapolis and it visited Oklahoma City several times.
It came back to Enid a couple times.
Enid, yeah, and then it went back to Indianapolis, and then it went to Texas, and then eventually it made it to Chicago, and that was the end of the road. In Chicago, they marked it and they said, it is illegible. Again, I want it to be clear.
This is printed.
It is printed on here. Illegible. And then the part that is illegible is recipient address must include full country name. Now, I'm not sure how many of you could see this or not because it's so illegible.
It's pretty hard.
But right here, if you pulled this up, it would say to, and it would tell you where it was going. Look at that. I can read it.
No.
Unless they've changed the name of the country since February.
I think it has.
I think it, so it's just like.
And this isn't the first time.
No, it's not.
I would say 2025 has been possibly the worst international shipping year to date.
Yeah, right. We've been doing this for a decade. We've been shipping internationally.
I feel like we've had more troubles
for a decade
in 4 months than we have
Correct.
in the entire history
Absolutely.
of the world.
Absolutely. In the last 10 years, we've maybe had 1 or 2 packages returned. 1 or 2 packages over like a decade of doing this. And then in 2025, in just the first few months, we had 5, I think.
Yeah.
5 packages returned. And it's just like, and it's stuff like this that doesn't make any sense, guys. It's just stuff like this that you just go.
Which if it was something that we could be like, okay, we can fix that.
Huh?
Great. But it's like, I don't.
Huh? I took it down and I showed. Bless their hearts, I absolutely think the world of our local folks. Our local UPS, USPS, our local post office, great folks. Most of them, there's that one that I don't like.
Yeah.
But most of them.
And the other one.
But most of them, and the ones that I don't like, they don't stick around too long, if you know what I mean.
Except for the one.
I don't think she's there anymore either.
I thought she was in the back. I thought she got elevated to like.
I think she might have got booted. I don't know. The ones I don't like,
They're out.
they're out. So I like our local post office people, right? Over the last, yeah, exactly. Do they hate Canada? I don't know. So over the last 10 years, right? I've been going in there with packages every week, sometimes on a daily basis, and it's just like.
Sometimes they groan when you walk in.
Yeah. Oh, it's that guy.
But now it's better
it's
that we print our
Mr.
own.
Stinky.
It's like,
yeah. So it's just, I cannot count on the packages getting there. I cannot count on, I can't afford to resend the same package multiple times.
Yeah.
Not for international shipping.
Yeah.
You guys, not in this economy? Are you kidding me?
Are you kidding me?
Are you kidding me? In this economy?
Not in this economy.
So
We have to send our children to college at some point in the future.
well, so yeah, so crazy. So, but for international folks, whether you're in Canada or Madagascar or New South Wales, you should find that Sally Forth is stepping up to deliver as best as they can.
Yep.
Sounds like such a hassle. I wonder if they have some terrible software that reads addresses that are not working. Yeah, yeah. So you have to believe that most of this stuff is automated. That like there's not somebody standing there that goes, "Oh, it's from Pulp Alley."
You'd think
and
that.
you toss it to the side and throw it to the back of the truck.
But
right?
like if when we wanted to do a claim, no one could do it as a person. It had to be done on the website. But guess what? The website was down.
Yeah.
But nobody could do it even at the local place. They're like, we can't.
Yeah,
we can't start it for you.
Yeah,
you have to do it.
So when we were going to do like a missing package report for this package, they're like, well, you have to do it online. And then when you actually log online, it's like not available at this time. And it's like, what the hell? So yeah, the post office needs some serious reform. I love our local folks. I really do. I think, except for those two, they do a bang up job down there, and they're always very professional and very helpful. And so I'm not knocking the post office, but there's a serious problem going on in Indianapolis and Chicago. Those two places have serious issues.
Yep.
Their inability to actually deliver packages if it goes through one of those
it's
two
literally
towns.
one job. You have one job.
Yeah, if it goes through one of those two cities, good luck. Good luck if it ever gets there. Anyway, so I actually posted about this, and some of you may have seen it. I put, and New York, he says, and New York. At my post office, they print a sticker with a barcode that has all the information. Yeah, this has that too. The label itself has a barcode on there. Yeah, somewhere, that's the barcode that's on there too. So yeah, that's what's scanned at each city that it goes through. That's scanned, and then that's part of the sorting process, right? It's not.
I'm sorry.
It's how
this barcode is illegible.
Well, it is now. Now that they screwed it up.
Well, it's illegible. It doesn't say Canada, the full name on the barcode.
Yeah, it doesn't say. I'm right.
How was this the word to send it?
All right. Well, Scud Fisher, be sure to join us this Sunday because we're going to be playing a wonderful game with Scud Fisher. I have no idea what it's going to be.
Pulp Alley Roulette.
Yeah, we'll just spin the wheel and see. Scud Fisher, if there's a scenario out there,
you want to play.
I hear you really like the ones that have stealth in it. I don't know why he keeps wanting to play the ones with stealth. But yeah, for some reason the guy likes the stealth. The wheel of scenarios. All right. We're going to call that an evening of festivities. Be sure and pre-order the lovelies that are lovely.
Yes.
Yep. We need your support out there. Click that like button. Get subscribed to our little channel. Hit the bell. We're going to see you next time. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Thank you for shopping at Pulp Alley.